Hi everyone, this is Alan Tan here, one of the trainer at TFTC. So welcome to the industrial sewing machine workshop, and in front of me is the industrial sewing machine. Okay, so this is one of the first step of starting to learn how to sew. Of course, when you come into the fashion industry, knowing how to use the industrial sewing machine is very important because it's a bit slightly different from the domestic sewing machine that you are actually using. Okay, with that, I will move on to the demonstration for you guys to see on how the industrial sewing machine are different from your domestic sewing machine. So for all BDS classes, all students will be required to know how to use the sewing machine. Okay, with the industrial sewing machine, you'll be able to sew thicker and as well as finer details of the garments. For example, like certain parts whereby it's not possible to be done by the domestic sewing machine. And for the industrial sewing machine, whereby you need not use your hand to actually lift up the presser foot, you can do that using the knee lifter to lift up the presser foot. And of course, the industrial sewing machine in school itself comes with a speed regulator. It's whereby you can adjust the speed to slow, which is like turtle, and to the very fast speed, which is like the rabbit itself. Okay, so it depends on how good are you with the sewing machine. With that, I will do a simple demo for you guys to see. Before the start of your sewing, I always would remind my students to actually test their sewing machine, because you do not know who has used the machine before and what material they has been sewing on. So there could be a different tension being used. Okay, so it's usually good to test with your own fabric itself, and then we will start to sew. And by stepping on the pedal board, you will find that the needle will start to move forward. Okay, you control the speed by your feet itself. Okay, if you need to backstitch, just press and you will automatically backstitch. Okay, so you will be able to control the speed whatever how slow or fast you want. And if you want to turn the corner, always make sure that the needle is down, and then you can use your knee lifter to lift up the presser foot, and then put it down again, and you will be able to sew another straight corner. Okay, to end thread, you will backstitch, and then okay, this is one thing that most domestic machines don't have, which is the auto cut thread. Okay, you just have to step on the pedal and it's cut, and it's a clean cut. Okay, with that we will move on to our actual demonstration, which is being done on the face mask. Okay, so now we will need to attach the elastic band to the face mask. We will place it at the corner itself. Usually it will take about 3 stitches, forward and backwards. Same for the other side. Okay, with that, we will trim away the excess thread. So now we will double fold, and we will edge stitch at our folding line itself. So we will edge stitch on the inner line. Back stitch followed by forward stitch. And we end off with back stitch. Cut thread. Trim away the excess thread. Same for the other side. For one time. And then another time. Same thing, we will do our edge stitching as well. Trim away the excess thread. And the mask is done. That's the end of our sewing demo workshop. I hope you have enjoyed yourself and you get to learn more about our sewing modules. If you would like to ask more questions, do approach any of our TAFE staff which are all standing by. And hopefully I will see you around at our sewing classes. Bye!